Vlogmas with Lindsay 2025. So my day started super early today. I woke up at like 6 because I had to drive home from the Coachella Valley to home where I live now, out in Los Angeles, where I had work this morning. In the car for about 3 hours. So got ready pretty quickly for my standards. Then I had to drive from the Coachella Valley to Los Angeles for work, so I stopped and get gas and caffeine, and here I am pretending my yerba mate isn't focusing. Ha ha ha, so funny. For those who don't believe men and women should be equal, why not? And like, if your answer is just because you want to be superior or you need that like upper hand or control, why? My next question is, why do you need that? If it's you don't want us to be equal because you want to be in power over somebody, why? Why? Hello, yes, it's me in my office. I did my eye makeup on my lunch break to feel better about myself because I'm breaking out, and I haven't broken out, especially not like multiple pimples aside from like one on my cheek or my jaw right before I get my period, but I have not broken out outside of that in months, and I'm breaking out. Think. And I talked about this with some of my people I work with, and we've determined that it's probably because of the air difference between LA and Arizona, because I was just in Arizona for Thanksgiving. So with the drier air, my skin said, what to heck? We are already so oily, and now we must overproduce to compensate. And then those glands got clogged. This is like a disgusting conversation. Like, no one... Oh yes, I am overly oily, and that's it. That's it. Gotta brush my hair. Current podcast I'm listening to, because as discussed this morning, I'm always listening to something. She's talking about like these different kinds of toxic relationships and compatibility, and it's just, why are so many people in relationships with someone who doesn't like them, or in relationships with someone they don't like? It's just, if you fundamentally disagree on a lot of things, you don't have to date someone. If you like have an aversion or get the ick about the way that someone does certain things, like you don't have to date them. Like, if you don't like someone who puts milk in the bowl before the cereal, which who the fuck does that anyway, it's the first thing I thought of, then don't date somebody who does. It's like, if you do, then you're just gonna get annoyed at them every time you guys have cereal together, and you could avoid that by avoiding that relationship altogether. Maybe this is an oversimplification. Maybe it's just because I don't think I've ever dated someone who didn't like me. I dated someone who hurt me, but that wasn't because he didn't like me. That was because he was on drugs. That was an entirely separate thing. But yeah, just, why do people do that? Would you do that? Why would you do that? Have you done that? I say to like the one person who might be watching this. Talk to me, bestie. What's up? What are your takes? 444. What's so crazy and cool is that I did not get nearly enough sleep last night, and my day still has at least like 4 or 5 more hours to it. I have rehearsal tonight for a director's workshop, real thing that I'm in. I'm not directing because I do not have any directorial vision. I am a details person and not a big picture person. Directors be thinking of like what lighting's gonna look like in a scene, and I can act, I can write. But I have rehearsal for that, and then tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, I have rehearsal for this original musical that I'm in called The Altruist, which will open mid-January. Details to come. But then I have rehearsal for that the next 3 nights, and on Thursday during the day we have a shoot day for the director's thing. So you are busy bae. I'm so tired. I'm on my way. The bitch on the podcast just spit a bar about being tired of seeing adults acting like teenagers. And honestly, so freaking real, girl. Like, you're 35. What are you doing out here being petty and catty and spreading rumors? What to fuck? Okay, Demi. I don't know. My little sister watched Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and I secondhand heard it. It is 9:45. I have just finished rehearsal. I gotta drive anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes to get home. Need to unload my car, eat, edit. You know, so true. It was a really good rehearsal, honestly. We did a great job. We made a lot of discoveries and choices. We did a lot of different things to kind of play with the material, play with our motivations, our characters. At one point we switched parts and we read each other's parts back and forth, and we did it quickly. And we both discovered so many new things playing each other's roles. And yeah, it went well. We have our next thing on Thursday, and then we wrap on Saturday. So very exciting, very proud of what we've done. Proud of our director. She's really girl bossing so close to the sun, but like without getting her wings melted. R.I.P. Icarus. I am home. Took about 45 minutes to get here, but we're here. We're gonna open some packages. It was my birthday recently, and I got an Urban Outfitters gift card, so I ordered something from their like upcycle program, so we're gonna open that. And then my partner did my very own advent calendar. They made me one. So every night I have something new to open, and we're gonna open day one. Cute, very cute. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's so cool. I'm too exhausted to have more energy, but it's very exciting. All right. All the little things. You put in little boxes like this, bags, not boxes. It's fine. I've been up since 6 a.m. I drove for 3 hours, had an 8-hour day of work, had a multiple hour rehearsal. Like I can't talk. But I love it. Look at my little... He's beautiful. He's so beautiful. I love him so much. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I know that this is so shitty, edited in like iMovie shitty, because that's all I know how to use, but we're hanging, and it's day one. Well, it'll be December 2nd, but it's Vlogmas a day late, because I am who I am. And what was I gonna do? Record last night? Not entirely. Anyway, thanks for hanging. I'll say goodnight to you later. You look so good. You look so perfect, standing there in my American Apparel underwear. My windows are almost defrosted. Thank you. I'm gonna edit this and then take out my contacts and take off my makeup and brush my teeth and wash my face, and then I can go